So for our intensive anatomy and physiology, we were talking mostly about the guiding question, how do we best take care of our bodies? We went to the Tech Museum, we went to Body Worlds in San Jose. It was really awesome. We did CrossFit, we did yoga, we went cross-country skiing, and we tested different elevations, our heart rate and blood pressure, and we basically just learned all about our bodies and how to best take care of ourselves.
So the first thing that we did in San Jose was go to the Tech Museum, and so there we got to see the Body Worlds exhibit, and it's a really modern museum, a lot of technology, and so the Body Worlds exhibit was something that incorporated science, a big part of their kind of mission, and art into kind of one big exhibit. And so we got to see just all of these plasticized bodies, which are real human bodies from people that donated their body to science, obviously. And we were pretty prepared to see the exhibits when we first went to the museum, since we had researched a lot of the just the history behind plasticizing and kind of how it related to art and science.
To me was on the wall there was hangings of slivers of a brain. It kind of freaked me out, but then you realize Jess told me not to go this deep. You think of who that person was.
What was it called? Anatomage or something, and it was a guy on the screen. You could cut and then zoom and make it cut more so you could see the insides of the guy. And the thing that most surprised me about that was that they literally froze him in special ice or something and then cut him up really thin.
One thing I found interesting was we saw a smoker's leg, and it was black because the arteries get clogged up and then the foot starts to die. So sometimes they have to be amputated. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Saw a lot of the impacts that occurred to someone after having an unhealthy lifestyle versus having a healthy lifestyle, and it was really kind of powerful, and it motivated us all, I think, to kind of keep our lifestyles healthy and good.
On our way home from San Jose, we made 3 different stops at different elevations so we could record the data of respiration, blood pressure, and heart rate, so we could compare those details with the different elevations compared to our base camp in Truckee to those 3 elevations, and see if there's a difference in how our bodies work when we're at a lower elevation rather than a higher elevation. Our hypothesis was that there was going to be a positive correlation with our increase in elevation.
Well, our intensive did some yoga to see how stretching parts of our body could have a mental and physical effect on us afterwards.
I think that yoga helps your body because if you're stressed or really tight or something, then it can help relieve your loosen your muscles and yeah.
Really stretched out, I think it's the mom from The Incredibles.
I didn't know that your body could stretch that much. That was pretty intense.
We went cross-country skiing to work out our cardiovascular system, which is the heart and how the blood pumps, and it is a really good cardiovascular workout. It gets blood flowing throughout the whole body and is really good for your heart.
When I'm skiing, it's definitely my heart and my lungs.
Really?
It's very much an aerobic exercise, yeah. I think there's a lot of different terrains for a lot of different people of all kinds of abilities, and I think it's, the sport generally tends to be very open, and it has kind of a community feel. People who have been doing it for a long time generally are really excited about folks who are picking it up for the first time. Cross-country skiing tends to work everything pretty evenly. So I think if you're sore in one particular part, maybe you're leaning a little too hard on that one part. It tends to be a very good whole body activity, but it's very low impact. So it's not like running where it might affect disproportionately your knees or your joints. It tends to be your whole, the whole thing.
Our intensive headed over to CrossFit Blizzard to see how our bodies reacted to a high intensity workout. Many of us had never done a full body workout and were interested to see what parts of our body would be sore afterwards. Throughout the weekend, we had a coloring book of different parts of the body, and each day we colored in which parts of our body were sore to see if our results matched with what we thought was going to be sore.
I'm looking forward to working new muscles and trying to find, I know that a lot of muscles that I probably didn't know existed are going to be hurting at the end of this because we're going to be working really hard, but I think I'm just looking forward to feeling really good after.
Yeah, your workout seems really intense, and I'm a little bit intimidated now.
Good.
I saw some really intense workouts, but it also just looks like a big fun playground to me, so I'm really excited and a little nervous.
Never done CrossFit before and excited to see what it's all about. Let's do it.
CrossFit helps us make positive choices for our body because we're learning how to use our body and we're learning how to listen to our body. So one of the ways that we are learning about it is we're learning how much we can exert ourselves and maybe how to breathe during exercise. But beyond that, how we're learning about our body is learning what we can and can't do. And we make choices based on what we can and can't do, and also getting out of our comfort zone. But some people get more motivated maybe to eat better when they exercise more because they know they can exercise better and then perform better in sports. So one of the main things to think about that's really important with fitness is hydration. So hydration affects soreness as well. Soreness is like a side effect that muscles got used. So it's not exactly, hey, I did a workout, but I'm not sore, so did I not get a good workout? That's not necessarily true. If we do work out and we do get sore, that can mean that we got a good workout, but it can also mean that we just used our muscles and now we've built up lactic acid.
Overall, we all loved our intensive and the people on this trip. We have gained a new perspective on the measures we can take so we can live a long and happy life. We gained a new appreciation for our bodies and what they do for us and what we can do for it. From seeing and experiencing things firsthand that we wouldn't have experienced otherwise, we are able to make the conclusion that we need to be more conscious of what we do to our bodies and for our bodies.